France for its statement, and I give the floor to the Russian Federation. Mr. President, the Russian Federation supported the resolution of the Security Council on providing humanitarian assistance to Afghanistan in the context of the 1988 sanctions regime. It should be noted that agreeing on this resolution was not an easy process. In the course of working on the text, we were guided by a single goal: to help the Afghan people to immediately receive humanitarian assistance, which is essential to prevent disaster in the country. Our premise was that the text of the document should be brief, but its content should be pithy. What's most important is that, and this is ultimately spelled out in the resolution, is that providing humanitarian assistance is not a violation of the 1988 sanctions regime. Humanitarian agents and donors can continue to provide assistance without fearing restrictions. Humanitarian assistance can flow through all channels to Afghanistan. For us, this was obvious even before. However, even a shadow of a doubt could have led to limiting the volume of assistance and to additional suffering by ordinary Afghans. We expect that the resolution that was adopted will make it possible to increase significantly the volume of humanitarian assistance with the participation of the UN humanitarian agencies, donors, regional organizations, as well as on a bilateral level. This assistance must be provided to Afghans quickly and without any kind of preconditions. We're glad that the new authorities understand the importance of this work and have demonstrated their readiness to cooperate to provide assistance quicker to all those in need, especially women and children, who in current conditions find themselves literally on the brink. Mr. President, we are convinced that in the long run, without unfreezing Afghanistan's assets, it will not be able to overcome the current crisis. The country, for the past 20 years, has been completely dependent on international financial assistance and was ultimately unable to get back on its feet. Doctors, teachers, and other workers need money, and also banks need money. Lack of liquidity in banks has led to a paralysis of the economy. We call on the United States and other Western donors to return funds to Afghanistan. Any further delay risks further additional destabilization, more victims, increase in migration, terrorist activity, and drug production. The Russian Federation continues, not merely in words, but by its actions supporting the Afghans. Over the reporting period, we have sent our second aircraft with humanitarian assistance to Afghanistan. A third is being readied. At the same time, we understand that any assistance should not be used by those who are linked to terrorists or by the terrorist groups themselves who are included in the 1267 sanctions list on ISIL and Al-Qaeda. Thank you for your attention. I thank the representative of the Russian Federation for its statement.